Did you know that in a non-traditional occupation, one gender, male or female, comprises less than 25% of those employed?
A woman in a non-traditional career can earn 20 to 30% more than in a traditional job held by women.
Don't ever let anybody say you can't be a welder, mechanic, or even a computer programmer.
Or a healthcare worker or cosmetologist.
If you have the passion, MCCC will provide you with the skills to break down those gender barriers and build a career doing something you love.
I decided to go into carpentry because I like looking at a product and seeing the finished product.
I like to build things with my hands. I like to be hands-on. You look at a house and you're like, man, like, how did that come to be? And then you just realize there's just steps to it, and it's a beautiful process.
So oftentimes the women pick up on things a little quicker. They pay a little bit better attention to details.
Okay, I was a little nervous at first because it was a male-dominated profession. When you go in there, it just makes you prove yourself even more.
Some of the best foremen and safety directors I've ever had in my program were female. They demand respect from their peers and they get it.
I can prove that I'm just good as any man at this place.
Yeah.
There's a huge need coming up and a great opportunity for women in the workforce.
Don't look at it as male-dominated, just think of it as a job. And if it's what you want to do, then do it.
As a welder, I will be probably making more money than most of the female-dominant professions like nursing, cosmetology, other things like that.
Before I started working here, I was working at Wendy's making $7.25 an hour, and now I'm working here at Miller, my dream job.
When the kids graduate here, they can walk right into a job with no college debt, no trade school debt.
Right now, I'm finished welding beds to go through the robot. If you want a great career, Mercer County Career Center is a great place to start.
I hear it all the time, girls can't be diesel mechanics and they can't work in the shops just like the men do, but we can do everything that the guys can do, if not better.
When I told my mom that I wanted to be a diesel mechanic, she realized I can do it and realized how much faith she had in me about it.
There's lots of opportunity for anybody right now, especially in the mechanical world.
I did have a little bit of nerves trying to go into a men's-based work field, but my passion for the job and my passion for the future, it overpowered everything.
There's a lot of opportunity out there for both guys and girls.
At the end of the day, gender's not gonna matter, okay? Gender doesn't really apply when somebody needs help. Being in a room full of people who have the same goals, same interests as you to just help people. Yeah.
A lot of my family members are in the nursing field or they have worked at a UPMC or in a hospital. My grandmother's a nurse and a lot of other people in my family are either a nurse or some kind of medical doctor.
I just always loved helping people, and some of my family members are in the healthcare field, and I talked to a few of them about it, and they helped push me to get where I'm at today.
It's a great school, and the nursing program here is really good, and you learn a lot, and it's really beneficial if you want to enter the healthcare setting.
If you think healthcare is for you, follow your passion.
I agree.
We do offer 4 ASE certifications: engine repair, engine performance, brakes, and steering and suspension. I constantly have people from dealerships, tire shops, local little mom and pop shops call me looking for mechanics.
If you want to do it, do it. It can't have anyone else stop you.
Yeah, their success starts right here in this shop. Do my best to get them motivated and let them know what's going on in the industry so they know what they have to do to be prepared.
Just follow your passion.
My parents were very pleased that I wanted to go into the workforce and be an electrician. And I don't think that being around the other gender is anything to be afraid of.
Once they graduate, they're ready to enter the residential, commercial, or even the industrial field in an entry-level position.
Well, women should be in the electrical field because it's a great trade. I mean, you work with your hands, you work with all sorts of people, and it's just fun.
After they graduate, they're going to be all kinds of opportunities to earn a good wage.
I want to work harder because I'm a woman and it helps me stand out.
So in the early childhood education field, young men are needed to be teachers and caregivers because young children need good male role models to look up to. They probably are very likely to get hired because schools also want that. Schools also want to have more of a balance of having young men and young women to teach young children. There's so much opportunity right now. There's job openings all over the country. There's the colleges are looking for people to go into early childhood education. If you're a male, don't be afraid to follow your passion to work with children. There's a lot of opportunity in this field.
For males who are creative, this is a really great place, and there are a lot of opportunities to be artistic and creative. A lot of the creative directors and artistic platform artists out in Los Angeles and California, New York are mostly males. There's a ton of creative expression here. You can choose to specialize in hair color, hair cutting, nails, skincare, all of that, and brands are always looking for ambassadors. As soon as they graduate from here at Mercer County Career Center, they'll be able to take their state board test and get their license, and then after that they'll be able to pursue any part of the industry that they like.
I've gotten my first internship with Force Now, and it's this program where I'm teaching Python to high school students, and I'm also working on like DevOps programs, and I was like, oh my god, I actually have to learn how to code. Like what, me? I could never. And then I did it. I intend on working in like video game development and software development, but yeah, I want to work for like one of the big guys, like, you know, Rockstar, for instance. Yeah, it's been a crazy ride, but like, it's been awesome.
I wasn't sure if I was going to be the only one in the shop or not, being a girl, but I wasn't, and it helped a lot.
But once they start to notice that you can work just as hard as them, if not harder, start to listen and actually do stuff with you.
When I graduate from this program, I know that I can do anything that a guy can do.
And the best thing is when I graduate without any student loans, and I can get to work right when I get out of high school. Don't be afraid to join a male-dominated profession. Even if you are a female, you can do it. You can work harder than them, and you can just be as great as them. Don't let anyone scare you away from it or tell you that you can't do it just because you're a female.
Just follow your passion.
So I built my own computer from scratch, watching YouTube videos, and it was really fun, and that's kind of what introduced me into it.
I've learned how to build a PC, which I didn't know how to do. I know how to navigate through the BIOS. I know how to set up a network. Anybody coming to a program, no matter how male-dominated it is, I think it's really something that they should just try because it'll help them in the future no matter what.
They have the opportunity to leave with 2 or 3 industry-recognized certifications, which employers are looking for. They learn the hardware components, to the Windows components, and then even to server and networking administration. We're going to give you the experience here that you're going to find in the workforce.
If you're a girl with passion for computers, this is the place for you.
If you have a passion, pursue it.
Right here at Mercer County Career Center.
MCCC works.